Hi guys, I am leaving tomorrow morning for my trip to the Smoky Mountains. So I just want to do a quick video and let you know what the plan is and what I'm doing and what I've got packed in my bag. I was looking for a lot of information on, these guided tours of the Smoky Mountains, and I couldn't find any. So I thought this might be helpful if somebody is going with a tour group to do a backpacking trip. I have a lot of questions that I still don't have answers to, and I'm thinking that I'll be able to find out as I go along and then share that with you. So first things first, the company that I am going with is called Wildland Trekking, and we're doing a 4-day, 3-night backpacking trip in the Smokies. Part of it will be on the Appalachian Trail. It's called the Mount Sterling Loop. We leave out of Asheville, North Carolina. They pick us up and drive us to the start of the hike. So tomorrow morning, bright and early, I am flying to Asheville. We have a meet and greet and a pre-hike meeting at a hotel that they chose, the Holiday Inn Express, tomorrow at 5 p.m. So I'll have some more information after that. And then Monday morning, they pick us up and we start hiking. So they will let you borrow a lot of gear, basically your big three. They're also going to let you borrow a backpack, sleeping pad, sleeping bag, and a tent. So I did order a tent and it did not come in time, so I'll be using one of theirs. I'm not sure what they're giving me yet, and I asked them and they didn't respond, so that was fun. So I don't know what I'm going to be using as a tent, but I wanted to get my own gear because I knew that I would want to do some backpacking again in the future, and I already have an upcoming backpacking trip with Tuesday's Girls for May. I'm not going to tell you when. May something. So first things first, here's my backpack. I've been using this training on all of my hikes that you guys have seen me been doing in Florida. This is the Ula Ohm 2.0, and I'm really excited about it. It weighs less than 2 pounds. It's a 60-liter bag, and it's got lots of really cool features. I've got 2 side pockets, one here. I've got hip belt pocket, one here, side pocket, and then on the other side, I have another hip belt pocket, another side pocket. I plan on keeping my water bottle, my 1-liter water bottle in here with my umbrella, and then on the other side I have my Z-Packs Z seat, just a little sit pad here, and this is a 24-liter Gatorade bottle, and I'll also get another 20-liter Smart water bottle. So I'll be carrying just over 2 liters of water with me. Also, what I've got in this side pocket here is my Sawyer and some additional caps, some Smart bottle caps, and the little filter. This is what broke on my last hike, this little seal here, so I got a new one, and I'll be using that with this. Now, you don't have to bring that. They do ask for you to bring something to carry at least 2 liters of water in, but you don't need to bring your own filtering system. But again, I don't really want to be out of water and have to wait for my guide to decide to make a water stop or get me some water. I kind of want to be a little bit more self-sufficient and rely more on myself. So that's what's in my 2 side pockets. And then in my hip belt pocket, one of them, I'm just going to set this down here. I have some sunscreen and some chapstick. I'm also going to be carrying my neck knife around my neck, but I'm just storing it in there for right now. And I also have my headlamp. I haven't quite figured out the best place to keep this, but I wanted it to be someplace handy. So I thought maybe a hip belt pocket, but where do you guys keep your headlamps? All right, so that's what's in that hip belt pocket. And the other hip belt pocket will be for snacks. So it's empty right now. I also am going to insert a little video of what is going in my bear bag and my food bag. So they do provide meals for us. They haven't been specific on what that's going to be. they haven't explained what snacks they're gonna have, so I wanted to make sure I had what I needed and wanted. And aside from meals, I've provided myself with 4 days of snacks, coffee, Gatorade mixes, etc. So I'll show you that a little bit. All right, so then in the front pocket here, what I've got is a couple of Ziploc bags for trash. I have a little baggie here that has all of my bug stuff. So I've got the Sawyer bug spray. I have a Sea to Summit mosquito net. I also have some tweezers and a tick remover just in case. I also pre-treated all of my clothes and gear with permethrin a little while ago, maybe earlier in the week. So hopefully that'll help. I treated my shoes, socks, clothes, my backpack. I didn't treat my sleeping bag because I kind of felt that was going to be safe inside the tent and I didn't want to ruin it. And I didn't treat my puffy coat, but I did do my fleece and the rest of my clothes as well. So that's also on the inside. My front pocket is also going to include a Ziploc bag filled with all of my first aid. And I have medication, Tylenol, Benadryl, Imodium AD. I've been getting some heat rash on my recent backpacking, hiking trips that I've been taking with Tuesday's girls. So I'm currently covered in that right now, hoping it'll be better before I leave, but I have some rash medication here, some Body Glide in case there's any chafing, a couple Band-Aids, and a few sheets of Lupo tape in case I have any blisters or anything like that. There's also some Neosporin in here. So this is my first aid kit. Then I have my bathroom bag. This is going to have some hand sanitizer. I've got the Deuce of Spades trowel, some toilet paper, baby wipes, and I also plan on using those baby wipes to kind of clean up at the end of the night as well, and some feminine products. So that's my bathroom bag, and I'm keeping that all in the front pocket. Okay, and last but not least, I have my fog togs down here. So I've got the pants and the raincoat. They are calling for rain on Monday and showers, so I'm glad I have this. And again, I also have the Z-Packs Ultralight Lotus umbrella that comes with the umbrella attachment for my strap, so I won't have to hold that. So I'm happy I have that as well. This was absolutely necessary hiking the last 15-miler in on the Ocean to Lake Trail in Florida. It was so hot out and the sun was beating down on us. So rain, sun, it doesn't matter. I'm just really great decision to buy this umbrella. So that's everything that's going in this front pocket, and everything that I put in this front pocket can get wet. So everything's either in a Ziploc bag or it's rain gear. So I'm not worried about that. Also, just so you can see here on my strap, I have a Chicken Tramper Ultralight Gear cell phone holder, and I've also attached just an emergency whistle just in case. All right, so for the inside of the pack, first things first, I want everyone to see that I've lined my pack with a contractor bag. So in case it does rain, which it's supposed to, everything that's inside of this bag will stay dry. This is a 3 DM, so it's really thick. So I'm hoping that that will keep everything that's inside dry without having to use a pack cover. The first thing that I've gotten here is my Puffy Jacket. I was watching Jarwin's videos and he said to keep it on top so when you get to camp, you can have it ready to go. So this is the Enlightened Equipment Torrid jacket, and it is in the tendonier. So this is really excited I bought this. It's going to be the lows of mid-20s to 30s at night, and I'm a Florida girl, so I am going to be freezing. So I've got my puffy. Now I'm just trying to measure my base weight here, so I don't have my food in here, but I did put my pot and my stove and my lighter in here, and then the rock bag for the bear bagging kit. When I weighed the whole bag, it came in at 15 pounds, pre-tent. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be base weight around 18 pounds. I want it to be 16, but I don't know what to say about that. All right, this is my electronics bag. I do plan on vlogging my trip. So I bought two 10 something. I don't know what these are called, but they come in like 10,000 or 20,000. So these are the 10,000. These are the anchors, and they're the rechargeable battery packs. And then I also have some charging cords in here. I've got my Apple Watch charging cord because I do want to track my steps and mileage, and just an extra USB cord in here as well. So that is what's going in my electronics bag. I also threw a couple of AAA batteries here in the bottom, just in case I run out of battery on my headlamp. Not that I think 3 nights I'll run out of battery, but you never know, just in case. Okay, next in the bag is my toiletry kit. This is a little excessive. I haven't decided if I'm gonna need everything in here, and it's gonna depend upon the people that I'm going with. It's not a through hike. So I know hiker trash, nobody wears deodorant, but I'm be hiking with 4 or 5 other people that I don't know who may be wearing deodorant and want everyone around them to wear deodorant. So I packed a little bit of deodorant. There's some baby powder in there for chafing, and also just to kind of get my hair less oily if it needs it. A toothbrush, some toothpaste. I have some soap and hand cream, some floss, and a little mirror. I also bought a little camp towel. So this is a pack towel, and I got this from Gossamer Gear's website. That's a little mini towel there, just in case I need that to clean up something or another. Right. The next in the bag is my clothes. All my stuff sacks I got from Z-Packs. So this actually weighs a lot. The temperature is going to be way colder than I had anticipated. So what I'm going to actually be wearing is this Columbia PFG long sleeve button down shirt and a pair of Columbia convertible pants. These are the shorts that I've been wearing on all my Florida hikes, and I love them because they can be made into pants, and it's one pair, 2 separate purposes. Very cool. I will be wearing one sports bra and some underwear. I also packed an extra pair, of course, so there'll be 2 for 4 days. Darn Toughs and a pair of Injinji sock liners. And I bought some cheap sunglasses from Target because I didn't want to bring my designer ones and lose them. All right, so what else is in here? A beanie from REI. A lightweight Patagonia 3/4 zip fleece. Some Z-Packs possum down gloves. A Patagonia buff that I can also put over my whole head. I got this in Vail. I love it, and I'm totally bringing this with 20-something degree weather. Also in here, I have 4 packs of hot hands, and I'm thinking I might want to put more in, and I'm just trying not to weigh myself down. These are not light, but they say they're good for up to 18 hours. These are the super hot ones, so we'll see. I also have what I plan on sleeping in, and this is the Smartwool thermal pants. These are the 250s. And I also have another Smartwool top, long sleeve top, 250 with a 1/4 zip. I'm hoping I won't have to wear those while I'm hiking, and that I'll only have to wear those while I'm sleeping, but they're there in case I need them. And if I need additional warmth, I can always put on my fog togs on top of that. So I have an extra pair of Injinji liners. Wasn't sure where to store these. These are the straps for my quilts, so I just threw them in the bottom of my clothes bag. Where do you guys keep these? Because I don't want them just like roaming around everywhere. I have a pair of Injinji thicker socks that I was planning on using as my camp socks. I also have some lightweight flip-flops. I'll get to that in just a second, but these I thought I could wear with the flip-flops, but it might be too cold. My boyfriend's dad was like, bring an extra pair of socks. So William, here's my extra pair of socks that I wasn't going to pack, but you told me to pack them. So they're in here now. And another pair of underwear that nobody needs to see. So that's my clothes bag. And I already went through what I am actually wearing. So also in here, tucked in the very back, I have purchased some very inexpensive flip-flops from Old Navy. They weigh like 6 ounces for the pair of them. So I've got these in here. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to wear them. I might just want to keep my trail runners on at night because it's just going to be so cold, but I wasn't expecting the weather that we're going to be having. All right, the next thing that's in here is my Thermarest sleeping pad. This is the wide and regular length. This is the Neo Air X Lite, and I already did a video on that. I also have the Sea to Summit Eros Ultralight Regular Pillow, and this is my luxury item, the Thermarest compressible pillow. And I kind of figured that I wanted to have a pillow for my head, and I'm a side sleeper, so another pillow to go in between my legs. We'll see how it goes. It takes up a lot of room, even though it is compressible, it's still kind of bulky, and I'm not really worried about my weight so much as the volume that's in here and can I fit everything. And the very last thing in my bag is my quilt, and this is the Enlightened Equipment Enigma, and this is the 850 fill, 20 degree, and I did the 10 denier inside and outside on this one. So this is my quilt, and I didn't think I would need to worry about bringing a less than 20 degree quilt for a trip in the middle of April, but now I'm worried that it's not going to be quite enough, so I supplemented it and I purchased this additional Sea to Summit liner, and this is the silk cotton liner, and it's supposed to add a couple of degrees of warmth. So I just bought this very last minute. I'm really nervous about the cold. I don't like being cold. It's like my biggest fear. So that's my pack. My pack is now empty. So that's a good thing. I had previously weighed everything in here, and like I said, it came out to 15 pounds, including the pack, including the stove and the pot, but not including the actual food itself. And I'll insert my food video right here. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you what I was packing in my food / bear bag. First of all, I have the Z-Packs large bear bagging kit, and it comes with this rock bag and then the line. So this is for the rocks. And then you put the rocks in here and you tie the line to that, and then you try and toss it over a tree. We'll see how that goes. I have my stove and my pot in here. This is a little mug that I'm bringing with me, and this mug here will be like a nice way to enjoy morning coffee or hot chocolate in the evenings. And it kind of compacts down really nice. This is, I think, Sea to Summit. And then this is my Toque 700 milliliter titanium mug. And inside I have a bandana. And I have the MSR Pocket Rocket stove and a small big lighter. When I get to Asheville, I'll pick up a fuel can, and that tucks in there nicely with everything else. All right, so the company that I'm going on this hike with is called Wildland Trekking, and they actually provide meals for you every day, and they said that they'll give you snacks as well. For those of you who don't know, I had a
sleeve gastrectomy numerous years ago, and I can only take in a little bit of food at a time. So I was concerned about how much calories I'd be able to take in from the actual meals themselves, since I wouldn't be able to finish a full meal. So I'm really supplementing with snacks just in case. So I've laid out all of my food for 4 days and 3 nights. And what I plan on bringing is each night a packet of hot cocoa. It's gonna be in the 20s and 30s, which is a little colder than I had anticipated. Morning coffee, I'm gonna mix this French vanilla cappuccino with this Alpine Start instant coffee. I read that this was really, really good coffee, better than the Folgers. So I needed like some creamer and stuff, so I thought maybe these two together would work. We shall see. I also brought powdered Gatorade and a Crystal Light for each day. I got some Justin's peanut butter, one for each day as well. Nature's Valley Fig Bar raspberries, 1 little pack of Welch's fruit snacks, a small snack size pack of Cheez-Its, and just a little comfort item, some peanut M&Ms. So all of this will be what I'm bringing as far as food. And they said they do provide meals during the trip. We're all gonna have to share in the way of carrying all of the food. But again, just in case I can't finish a meal and get enough calories in, I'm better at snacking to keep my energy levels up. So that is what I am packing for my Smoky Mountains trip. And I'm so excited and scared and nervous. Okay, oh, also, forgot this. This is my Sea to Summit titanium spoon, and it's the long handle version. So I already had it, so I just thought I'd throw it in there too. It's kind of confusing. I don't know what they're gonna have for us, so I was just really worried, and I wanted to make sure that no matter what, I had what I liked just in case.
So that was what I'm packing as far as snacks and supplemental food, and I guess I'll find out more tomorrow night on what we're gonna be eating on the trip. Oh, also, they're not in my pack, but these are my Black Diamond cork trekking poles and my hiking shoes, which are the Ultra Lone Peak high tops, mid height ones here. And that's it. So what I'm gonna be doing is taking all of this and putting it separately in a suitcase. So the backpack and everything else is gonna be pulled apart and it's going into my suitcase. So I'm checking the entire suitcase and praying that it gets to Asheville on the other end. And I'll be bringing just some extra clothes for my first and my last day in Asheville. So I'm excited. The forecast has it in the 40s, 50s, 60s during the day, and in the 20s, 30s, and 40s at night. Again, that's a little bit colder than I was anticipating, so it's really my only fear right now. I feel like I'm trained really well for the trip. We'll be doing 4 days of hiking, 3 overnights in the backcountry. The first day is only 6 miles. The second day is a slack pack day. And that's gonna be a 10-mile day. And they said that we'll have day packs. I'm also bringing my Osprey Daylight pack. I don't know if they'll hold on to that for me or how that works for the 10-mile day. Day 3 is a 6-mile day, and day 4 is a 6-mile day. So not huge miles here. 1, 2, and 3 do have elevation gain. Day 4 is a 4,000-foot elevation decline. And we're supposed to be back in Asheville on Thursday at 5 o'clock. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna go sleep in the woods for the first time. I wish my Tuesday girls were going with me. I wish my honey bunny was going with me. He is gonna be flying up to Asheville with me in the morning and hanging out with me for the day and flying home Monday morning. So that's super sweet of him to come along and do that. And yeah, this has been booked since the end of last year. I've been training since January, and here we go. We'll see how it goes. Thanks, guys. Happy hiking.